Hello everybody, it's Brian for GadgetUnit.com, and today I'll be taking a look at some third-party lightning cables for recent iOS devices. I purchased two of these from an Amazon seller called Nextronic US, and I think that they were about $6 to $7 each. I've been using these for about a month now, and I think it's time to go ahead and give you guys a proper review. Now, one of the cables is actually the one that came with my iPhone 5, so it's the original official cable, while the other one is actually the third-party cable. The second cable that I bought is actually in my vehicle. I just leave it there all the time to charge my iPhone while I'm driving. So I'm going to show you a visual comparison of both cables, first starting with the USB plug, so this is obviously the end that goes into your charger or computer. Now the right one is the third-party cable, while the one on the left is the official Apple cable. Now the only differences you can tell is that the third-party one seems to have a little dot right above the white plastic for the metal plug. On the other side, they're mostly the same. If we move over to the lightning plug end, the differences are a little bit more frequent here. So in the gold plugs, or the gold pins, excuse me, are actually more brighter on the third-party cable than the official Apple cable. Also on the third-party one, you could also see some lines along the left and right sides, sort of where they're trying to join the metal casing of the lightning plug itself. In terms of cable length, the third-party one is just a tad bit longer than the actual Apple cable. So I'm actually going to focus on the third-party one for the rest of this video. As I said, I purchased these about a month ago for about $6 or $7 from Amazon, and when I first got them, they both worked just fine. But very quickly, they both started experiencing some issues. So this particular cable I leave in my room to charge my iPhone overnight. The issue with this cable is that it does not work with an actual USB wall charger or a computer. It seems to only work in my actual wall outlets. I'm using a special wall outlet where, in addition to the actual two outlets themselves, it has two USB ports, and it seems to charge with that just fine. When I plug this into my MacBook Air, for example, it'll say that it's trying to draw too much power and it will just not work. And if I use a regular USB wall adapter, it's just not going to work as well. So that's this one. Now the one in my vehicle that I leave in there all the time, that one charges my device, but only one side of the the lightning plug works. So if I put it in on the wrong way, my phone's not going to charge. If I take it out and flip it over, it'll start to charge. So these particular cables aren't without their flaws, but for me, they do get the job done. So I'm not too bothered by that. And I mean, they are a fraction of the price of a real cable, but there are a number of other sellers offering slightly different versions that might work better. This particular cable came from Nextronic US on Amazon, so I'm just giving you my take on these particular cables. You might experience similar issues to mine, or you might end up with a cable that will work perfectly forever. So your experience will probably vary. And I guess that's it with this video. I mean, for the most part, I'm satisfied because, like I said, they do what I want them to do, which is to simply charge my device. If I need to do any syncing with my computer, I'll go ahead and use my official Apple cable. But like I said, they do work, and I'm, for the most part, satisfied. So that's it with this video. If you have any questions or feedback about this or anything else, feel free to leave those down below in the comments area. But that's it with this video. So thanks a lot for watching, and I'll talk to you all very soon.